Okay, so we're in Speed Champions updated with some Easter egg content. Not like it's an actual Easter egg hunt. It just has these boxes of eggs hidden around the map. So for example, in this area, we have these boxes. I don't know if they're in the specific spots, but they're pretty spread out casually around the map. You need to find 35. I don't think they respawn, so once you pick them up, you find them around the map. There was like one spawn over here. There was one spawned right before you enter. So some pretty simple ones here and there, but they can spawn I think anywhere in the world of this game. So for example, like you said, you can find them here. I'm not sure if that bike picks it up. So anyone can pick it up. So they just spawn randomly. It doesn't. You can just stay in one area, I guess. But if you do run around, pretty much you can just find them pretty easily. You could probably just find them all in this one area, I would assume. But if you go do like a race like this, so we're doing the grass race here, obviously it just seems like there's no specific spot. You could just play the game normally, and you'll find them just as you play. Like you see, there's one right here. As you can see, just free. Racing with high speed is not a good idea, but yeah. So they spawn the races. They spawn in the overworld. So some spots you can find them like over here in the corner here. You can find some on top of the building, as you see over there on this blue building. If I can actually, jump up there with my skills. It's up there. You can see. See up here. You can find some over here. They're pretty much everywhere, I would assume. Anywhere that you can go, pretty much. You need 35, which doesn't seem like a hard thing to do. So if we head back to the Easter event area, as you can see over here, I don't know how to run around too much. I should change my walk speed. And this one that just spawns here so often. I feel like you just stand in one spot. You could probably get them. What you want to make sure though is to come back and make sure that you actually claim it. If you don't claim it and you get extra, you're not going to get that extra. So you don't need 35 in total. You have to keep. It doesn't what do you call it? It doesn't carry over to the next progress. So this seems like the pretty easiest area right now, the Easter area. If nobody's really grinding for it, it does seem they're all these seem to be pretty close to each other. I could be wrong. It might be a better area for right now. That just seemed pretty good right there. If you hit sell, of course, like I said, they're everywhere. So maybe find an area where it's pretty empty and just search around for these boxes on the floor. For some reason, this area has no coins on the floor. I think that's normal, I guess. This one has 2 we've found in this area, and we could just run around for a little bit here and see if we can find some spots. Right now, the Easter event place seems to be the best right now. This area has 3 from what we found. It could be just 4 in total here, so not too great. Let's go to the desert place or whatever, sandcastle land. Let's see if this has anything great. So we have 1 here, 1, 2, 3. We have 4 here, 4 spots, 5 spots. That's pretty good. 5 right off the bat. Of course, gotta make sure to go back to the Easter event. Like I said, we have to claim it every time you reach the max. Yeah, so that's like the same. We have 6 there. Nice. I don't know how much we've got in total, but we should probably head back as the event. We should probably be very close to finishing that. 2 just spawned in front of here. There's a lot. All right, so we got that already. So we need 20 now. So it does seem pretty fast here. It is a pretty simple event. It shouldn't be that long to take like some of the other stuff. This is, I think, pretty worth to do if you don't have a lot of progress done. You can find these pretty easily. Like, these spots, they don't go random. They're all in the same spots, it seems. But like I said, other people can pick them up and find them as well. You're not the only one who can see them. So it seems like the Easter area is pretty good. Like 7, 6, and 1 go. You could probably find more probably. In 1 go there. Let's head over to the let's go to the there's one right here, right in front of here, as always. You can go back and I think obviously the main world is huge. This first area, the city, I don't know what it's called. It's pretty big, so there should be a lot just around as well. Maybe not around this area, it seems. There's one in the middle over here. But it seems to be pretty well spread. You could also do like these races, I guess, these courses. I'm sure they do exist in here. So as you can see, there's one here, pretty just laid out. If you're able to do these, I mean, it should be by now pretty easy to do. It's like a 5 here, not that bad of a, not that bad there for sure. Not that bad. All right, we'll do like let's go to the ice area. Maybe that one might be good, but I think this is since it's the biggest area, I'm pretty sure this will probably have the most in it. But a little bit, you gotta look for a little bit more. But these are smaller areas, right? So Icy Town is pretty small. I'm sure we got some here. We got 2 right at the beginning. Very nice. Don't know what the respawn rate is. Like 1.5 minutes or like 2 minutes before they respawn, basically. So you can probably just time it correctly. You get like all of them, just like in a circle, probably. So we have 3, we have 4 here. What else we have? We have 5. Trying to go a little bit slow, so that you don't just bounce off and just waste a bunch of time. We have 6 here. Okay. Not bad. Probably more than that, I would assume. But yeah, that's icy. Is not bad. All right, let's go back to Easter, and I think I'll probably finish it off. And we'll see what the stats are on the pets that we get for the reward. That's like the main thing I guess people really want. You obviously get these crystals, which are nice. Oh, we finished this one already. Very nice. Some raw crystals, and we need to get about 100 more, probably around there. But we'll complete that, and we'll cut to that, I guess. All right, so we're about to finish here. So we have 35 here. For the last one, we got all the rewards here. You can just look at that. But we got this one. We got the baby guardian here. So to see what kind of pet is this? Probably a lesser version of whatever other one is. I don't really know the. Yeah, that's it, I guess. 5 million, which I don't really would be my best pet, I guess. It's very small. It's supposed to be, as you know, probably. Yeah, that's the stats. It's at 5 million. You can't. I guess you can't use the crystals. That's the same as the other one. I haven't grinded for them. I don't really care too much. But I mean, it's nice. It's just easy to get. It took me about an hour or so to really get it. From the things that I grind, it took me about, I would say, like about 30 minutes, 40 minutes to get everything. Like I said, there's a couple of things you need to know. One thing, obviously, is you gotta make sure that when you do get enough hidden boxes or hidden egg boxes, you want to make sure you claim they don't overlap each other. So if you get 6, it doesn't go like, oh, be 1 out of 15. So you have to claim it. Other thing is this area, the egg hunt area, is pretty good. This has a lot of, at least like 6 or 8 you can collect per every like 2 minutes. And they do spawn in the exact same areas. So they're not random. They all spawn in the same areas every single time. You keep collecting them all you want. The second best area that I found was the first area, the Sandcastle Land or whatever it's called. This area has like 6 that spawn, and they're really easy to find. So you can see one spawns here, so that's 3 right there, and then there's 4, and then there's 5, and there's 6. That's 6 spawn, and you can just keep going here whenever you want. That's all day. That's how much spawn in this area. So that's a quick way to get 6 easy ones. And then I do run around the main city. The main city 2 can spawn here, which is pretty good. And then you just check the roofs and check the higher spots. You can pretty much find everything. There's none in the moon area. And the more later areas have less and less, because I guess there's less people who would be in those areas. But the more beginner areas will have more than they would normally have. But also, the one thing also to remember is that if anyone can pick these up. So pretty much anyone can just pick them up. You don't it's all server side and not client side. So if the server is busy all collecting it at once, then you're gonna have a competition with other people trying to do that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this update. It's pretty cool. I mean, honestly, I didn't really do the event because it's too much work for the prizes. I mean, it's really good, of course. I'm pretty sure they're really strong. And since the shop resets every time it updates, you can get multiple of these titans. So I guess you could probably, I don't know if you could probably trade them, I guess too. But I mean, hopefully, we'll just it's pretty easy event. So yeah, if you don't play this game that often, I think it's pretty worth to do, and it's pretty good grind as you get these crystals, these hybrid crystals and these royal Easter crystals. They're very useful. So hopefully hopefully that it's pretty useful video here. Like I said, everything got restocked, and there's like a new egg or something, which I don't really care about as well. But like I said, got the baby guardian titan. It's pretty small, but it's pretty impactful.